A very good evening and welcome back to the brief at 30 here on TV1. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Rochelle Mondu. Let's start off with a look at your local news. President of the All-Ireland Three-Wheel Drivers and Owners Association, Lalit Dharmasekara, expressed his views at a press conference held today regarding the problems faced by its people.
මේ ත්‍රිරෝදර ප්‍රජාව ඉන්නේ ඉතාමත්ම අසරණත්වයට පත් කළ වෙන මොකුත් නිසා නෙමෙයි ආණ්ඩුවේ ව්‍යුහාත්මක නියාමනයක් කරන්නේ.
The three-wheeler drivers community has been left helpless. This is not only because the government does not conduct a structured regulation, but also because they have made it impossible for us to purchase the required amount of fuel, even if we have the money to pay for it. We cannot provide any relief to our customers. It is difficult for us to engage in our profession. Some of our customers have let us know that it is extremely difficult to even occasionally travel in a three-wheeler. They have taxed us so much at this point. We would also be willing to pay taxes if we only had the financial ability to do so. Our customers are also affected by the taxes, so they find it difficult to travel by three-wheeler.
Now that news once again, President of the All-Ireland Three-Wheel Drivers and Owners Association, Lalit Dharmasekara, expressed his views at a press conference held today regarding the problems faced by its members. Now moving on to news overseas, a nationwide strike is underway in France in a second wave of protests against President Emmanuel Macron's plans to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. 8 big unions are taking part in the strike, which is disrupting schools, public transport and oil refineries. Protests are expected across France after more than 1 million people took part in the first day of action earlier this month. Half of primary teachers are on strike. The Macron government is pushing ahead with its pension age reforms in the face of opinion polls that suggest 2/3 of voters are opposed to the changes, which begin their passage through National Assembly next week. Without a majority in Parliament, the government will have to rely on the right-wing Republicans for support as much as the ruling party's own MPs. And finally, on to sports news. Manchester United have rejected a world record bid from Arsenal for England forward Alicia Russo. The 23-year-old Euro 2022 winner turned down an offer to sign a contract extension in Manchester United in June. Arsenal, 3 points behind Women's Super League leaders United with a game in hand, have been monitoring Russo's contract situation throughout January. The bid was understood to be more than the €400,000 Barcelona paid for England midfielder Keira Walsh in September. Russo's contract with the Red Devils runs out this summer, and the deadline for domestic transfers in the Women's Super League is 1700 GMT on Tuesday. And that's a wrap up your news here on the Brief at 30 for the day. Stay tuned with TV1 for our prime time news bulletin at 9 p.m. Thank you and take care.